And the next one is the minimum radius turn. 20-25 seconds at just pure 7.5 Gs.
So I'm going to lose it here, right?
No, you're not. If you feel anything grand, my man, you just need to keep squeezing. Keep your tempo up with your breathing is perfect, and just keep on breathing. The G's aren't going to start yet. I don't just want to go too far south here.
Okay.
Kind of turn it back towards the old coastline. Not to go too far from old home base. All right, so if you see it grand, don't give up.
All right.
Just want you to keep squeezing, keep squeezing, keep squeezing. Mostly your glutes, all right?
Yep.
That's the biggest muscle we got down there. You already pulled 7.3 Gs. How'd you do on the last one? I heard you breathing all right.
Yeah, it was all right.
All right.
Give me a second before we do it.
We roll out here, nice and easy. Then back to the north.
Get my stomach back down.
Oh, okay. That vertical maneuver is kind of a lot of stuff going on. You're pulling all those G's, going straight in the vertical, then you're rolling. You're like, what's going on? Yeah, that's
Can you give me? Can you give me a minute on that?
Yeah, man. I like to do that away from the sun so it doesn't get too disorienting. You know, you kind of go towards the sun. I found I think it's just something natural that we as humans have that. You know, the world can be spinning around you, but when you see it anchored against the sun, you're like, oh, wow, we are really moving. You know what I mean? So I try to avoid it by just we went north instead of behind us, instead of going right into the sun there. All right, making a lazy left-hand turn. We just got to stay in the area, all right?
Okay.
No G's. Not too much of an angle of bank there. Just kind of, again, got to stay in the area here.
What kind of area are we working?
This is a restricted area. That's called the warning area over the waters.
How many square miles are we playing with?
Yeah, probably 10 to 15 square miles. We've kept it pretty tight today. Just the maneuver, like I mentioned, no one ever wants you to be surprised by anything, so we could have just kept woo, woo, woo. But that would have been no fair to you, because you'd be like, what is going on?
What's that?
So we eat up a little bit of space by talking through the maneuvers before each of them. All right. How you feeling back there?
I'm pretty good.
Are you ready for that min radius turn, you think?
Yeah.
Rolling out here. All right. All right, here at 2,000 feet. All right, MJ, level turn across the horizon, 7.5 Gs, the graduation exercise. You ready back there?
I'm ready.
All right, my man, let's flex those legs. Take a deep breath in. Ready, hit it. Hick. Nice. Hick. 7.4. Hick. Nice job, MJ. Hick. Nice job, buddy. 7.4. Hick. Nice job. 180-degree scope. Hick. Nice job. Hick.
Whoa.
You're the man.
Whoa.
We just went through our own airspace. Pretty cool, huh?
Wow.
7.4 Gs.
Unbelievable.
Nice work, my man. What do you think?
Phenomenal.
Let's take him home?
Yeah, let's roll. Wow.
You want to do a victory roll?
Yeah, sure.
We can do this for a bit or a hit if you'd like. Just say something to the microphone and we'll do it.
Try to recover from that.
Okay, roger that.
Whoa. I don't think I didn't pass out, I don't think.
Going to 7 is complete passing 3,000.
Did I pass out now? Because I just saw gray, but you know,
No, you were breathing out to sea the whole time. It was up.
7, 2 breeze, radar contact lost.
Wow, that's phenomenal.
0.7 with a pass, passing
7.4 Gs.
7,000 now. And Blue Ridge 7, 2 breeze, I didn't. 0.7 with a flash.
Oh, wow.
And Blue Ridge 7, radar
That's a
contact.
trip.
12 miles. Southeast of Ron. Blue Ridge 7. Blue Line 7, Super remaining within Alpha 1 for coordination.
Wow.
All right, we just got to make a left-hand turn here for them to coordinate the airspace on the way back.
Okay.
Mobile 7.
And what are the different aircraft that are flying in and out of here? Just about everything?
The T6 is a joint primary jet or aircraft turboprop.
Right.
I say joint Air
Two
Force,
Whiskey Delta contact jet.
Marine Corps.
4.47.
Well, Marine Corps falls under the Navy syllabus, so we're all doing that collectively for funding and all that stuff in today's joint world. And then T2s, a very, very old intermediate trainer,
Right.
for pilots and backseaters.
Yep.
That's about to be done away with. And then lastly is the T6, or rather the T30. Gosh darn it! The Learjet basically is the NFO trainer.
Right.
BT-86 is the squadron. I can't think of the
And Boolean
number.
07, contact Pascal approach. Proceed the right Pascal, contact Pascal approach 270.8.
And these are active oil platforms down here?
Thanks for the help, we'll see you.
Yeah.
Just 6
Cat 611, contact Sherman
So
Tower.
you're waiting to get a vector to go in on, or
What's that?
you're waiting to get like some kind of vector to go in?
Yeah.
Moderate bird in animal activity in the vicinity airfield. Hilo lane training conducted in Tuscola Bay at or below Stearns speed to further notice. Runway 7 right is closed. Alpha 3 between the parallels is closed. RLS Yankee is out of service. Allows on initial contact. You have information Foxtrot.
Pensacola approach, good afternoon. Blue Angel 7 is a signal F-18 with you with information Foxtrot for the overhead full stop at
Well, this has been absolutely amazing. The
And Blue
MJ
Angel 7
morning show
Pensacola
and
approach. Roger,
Schnitt
understand you're coming back for
with
course
the
rules.
Blue
You're
Angels.
overhead.
Going back for the overhead.
On October 30th,
Blue Angel 7, Roger, proceed direct
2007.
Sherman.
Cat 614.
Once in a lifetime chance. Also breaking the speed of sound, pulling 7.4 Gs with Major Nate Miller, U.S. Marine Corps.
Glad you had fun today, MJ. Glad we got to do it.
It doesn't get any better than that. That is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Blue Angel 7, descend and maintain 2000.
Going 7 out of 7,000 for 2,000.
614, Cat 614 on guard. If you hear Jack Center.
That's the Alabama coastline right there, MJ.
Right there?
Yeah.
Or 346.4. Cat 614, crest altimeter 3030. About 868, contact at Atlanta Center, 120.55.
And whose airfield is that over there?
That's Alabama's airfield. No affiliation with the base at all. It's just an airfield.
8.55, 1855.
A lot of times we'll have outlying airfields that we'll fly to do touch and goes and stuff.
Okay.
I would imagine they probably do that, but that's just some type of normal base, or not base, rather normal airfield that they would go into on a not to interfere or unscheduled basis. Nothing officially tied to us.
And then where? That's us over there on the.
You can see it. Approach, point to 7 field site. You see these condos here?
Blue Angel 7, cleared visual approach.
Yes.
Runway 7 left for the break. Contact Sherman Tower and have a great day.
Runway 7 clear for the overhead for the break. Runway 7, switching tower. Thanks for the help today, ma'am. Have a great day.
You're welcome.
You see these condos here? You see that inlet? You see that big bridge?
Yes.
You see the condos that continue to run down? You see these condos off of our. It's kind of hard for you to see here, but. Tower Blue Angel 7 is a single F-18, currently 16 miles to the southwest for the overhead full stop, runway 7. You see where these condos are?
Sherman Tower, report the numbers, runway 7 right.
Point 7, we'll go.
At 610, right break approved.
You see where the condos give way here, then you got a bay,
Yes.
a strand of white sand. Just inboard of that, you see the runways kind of starting to look at us now.
Yeah, I do.
That's the airfield.
Gotcha.
That's the airfield.
So everyone said I was going to puke, and everyone said I was going to black out.
Altimeter is 3025, runway 7.
Like I said, we talked about it. Your
mainline
natural
airside.
build lends itself to being a good G puller.
And 063 squawk is
You're so
0135.
stocky, you know what I mean? And with it not being as tall as some other people, you don't have as much distance for the
right,
heart to push the
Cat
blood.
611, wind 07013, runway 7 left, clear touch go.
Pull back.
Clear touch go, 7 left.
Tower for Blue Angel 7, confirm right brake, correct, for 7 heading?
Blue Angel 7, affirmative, right brake.